Hello there, and welcome to another episode of Daily Magic. My name is Slytherin Knight, and I am so happy you could join me. So today's new daily quest is to cast 20 white or red spells. Obviously, we'll also be working towards play 25 lands, which, since we only need 10, we should be able to finish today as well. But before we get into really any of that, last episode we got a new pack to open, and I completely forgot about it. So we're going to start this episode off with the pack opening that should have been at the end of the last episode. Alright. Morgul Knife Wound is a new card. Enchant creature gets -3/-0 and has at the beginning of your upkeep, exile this creature unless you pay 2 life. That's not too bad. Force your opponent to... Yeah, okay. And... Planeteer of Orthonak? Maybe? Hard to say. Anyway. So yeah, that should have been at the end of the last episode. But anyway, to get on with the actual content, like I said, white or red spells, so we will be using another new Lord of the Rings themed Boros deck. This is heavy in humans. The main cards are Theoden, King of Rohan. Whenever this card or another human enters the battlefield under your control, target creature gains double strike. That's nice. Another one is Erkenbrand, Lord of Westfold. Same trigger concept. Enter the battlefield under your control. Creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. So they just get a nice little boost there. So that's nice. Definitely one of my more favorite cards in this one, though, is Eomer, Marshal of Rohan. Haste, legendary creature. Whenever one or more other attacking legendary creatures you control die, untap all creatures you control. After this phase, there is an additional combat phase. This ability triggers only once each turn. So that's good. That can be good. It's very, very situational. I mean, the fact that it's a 4-cost haste 4/4 is enough for me to have added it to the deck. But if you're going in with another legendary creature that dies, say the other version of Eomer, Riddermark, if that one dies, if Lord of Westfield or Westfold, Rohan, if any of them die in battle, you get to do another combat phase with everything, which is really cool. But anyway, yeah, every creature in this deck is a human, and it is interesting. None of them specify non-token. So, Rally of the Hornburg, you get two buffs whenever you do that. So there's a lot of synergy based around essentially just playing humans. So yeah, this deck I think is going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to using it. Hopefully things go well. That's all I can say. Alright, so let's try this out. Yeah, hopefully things go better than this one did. I'll have to get rid of that one potentially, or rework it. But hopefully this Boros deck works pretty well. This is much more my style. It's not as reliant on really big creatures. So, yeah, hopefully we can do something. Well, this is never good. We've been waiting for opponent for a little while. So this is either going to end up in a draw if it takes too long, or hopefully this is not an indication of what is to come. That would be very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But it looks like it's going to be, at least for this match. But yeah, is that something you all have noticed? For any of you that that actually do play Magic, that play in the alchemy section, is that something you've noticed? That yeah, I thought so. That either it takes a long time for matches to match up with opponents, or do you run into a lot of this? Let me know in the comments, because I'm curious. I'm just curious to know if the vast majority of people play Standard over Alchemy, or I guess they could be playing Brawl, Commander, any of those. There we go, much better. All right, let's see what we. Not a terrible opening hand. We got a fair bit of. Okay, yeah, this is pretty good, pretty decent. Probably start off with you though. We're just gonna be able to get one. Okay, what are you gonna get rid of? They look at my hand and they say nope. Huh. Really interesting to see if that's a thing with this deck. Don't get me wrong, I'll take the win, but I would have loved to have actually been able to play. That's funny. I don't know why, that's just funny to me. I mean, for that, I would have either gotten rid of either of my legendary creatures. Probably the lower cost one. Alright. Oh good, we got Flowering of the World Tree, which is one of the rares for this deck. Very cool enchantment. Because when you die, you draft a card. I actually am going to go ahead and kill the card. I mean, I know they'll be able to draft from their card but it was exiled, so they couldn't draft. No, that was that was not a bad play. And without Orcish Bowmasters, they would have killed my card no matter what, even if they didn't play it for flash. Who's the better card here? I would technically say this one is at the moment. But unfortunately we're going up against black. Yeah, unfortunately we're going up against black deck, so they most likely have something removal. Yeah, deadly dispute. What? That's unfortunate. We are going to hold off on this just because I don't really want that to die yet. don't like, I hate Death Touch. Just because, like, for a heavy aggro deck, it can completely stall you. See, that's where that can be really powerful, what I just did there. But, yeah. Seriously? How did that... Creatures of the creature type of your choice get -3. So they picked humans, naturally. I really am just playing these mana because we have a quest to play mana, or play land. But no, they've got me. Oh, it was a good game. I apologize, I did not see that. I was looking away. But yeah, so we can already see how the deck can be really strong. We can see that already, right? So yeah, I mean, I like it. You just have to get better matchups, is what I would say. Yeah, we can work with this because we have a fair bit of... We have some white in here, so we can work with that. That's Senate. To start off with. Okay, this will be interesting, I guess. Send something to the bottom. I like all of those, so it's going to have to be you. What is that? Oh, wow, that's an interesting ability. It's the only thing I can cast, so... You're a beast and you're an insect. Just checking. Random. Well, haven't drawn any red yet, so kind of screwed there. Quite literally all I've got, but they've got me here, so that's too bad. But again, that's the dangers of running a two-color deck. You know, sometimes you don't get your other color. I should have mulliganed, but that's okay. So we got our play 25 lands done. That's very nice. And depending this next match, we may or may not finish our other quest. Hoping for a win, because I really like this deck. I like the potential of it. You know, I don't really think there's anything wrong with it, if I'm being honest. Though it does rely on having, you know, a handful of your cards out on the field already. That works. I'm guessing they're trying to decide whether or not to mull. Nope, there we go. Just took me a second. No, that's what I was kind of hoping for, how this deck works. So yeah, that went well. Very happy with that. Cool, got a level up. Nice. So it looks like we'll have a pack to open. I will remember this time. I will remember. Alright. Last match. Okay, that one went a little bit faster than I thought it would. But you know, sometimes that's how it works. You get a perfect hand. That was a pretty much perfect hand. All right, come on. Come on, last opponent. Last opponent. There we go. Yankee Kiwi. Okay, cool. First I'm drawing Dunedain Blade. I only have one in the hand, one in the deck, so interesting card, and it works well with humans because it's just a single equipped cost for humans. It gives them a +2/+1, which is nice. Honestly, I don't really care for this card that much just because it's not that great, if I'm being honest, but we can work with it. Okay. Shopkeeper, eh? Okay, just want to make sure they're not enchantments or anything like that. Let's go with this one. Okay. See, so I don't want to waste that, though. Like, are you a... No. But we're going to go ahead and use it, since I don't really have anything else that triggers on humans. I'm going to go ahead and attack. Attack with everything, see what they do. Gonna block that one? Really? Yeah, they're not really. I'm gonna take some heavy damage here, but... Oh, no, not battle rousing. Powerful token deck. That's what this is. Powerful token deck. Wonderful. It's unfortunate. I hate decks like that. Like, we're not gonna win this. They have way too many tokens. I can't block everything. I'll let them have their fun. Token decks are powerful. They're ridiculously powerful. Jeez, impressive. Yeah. No, just let him have it. Jeez. Ridiculous is what that was. But good on them. Good on them. I guess that's one thing like about alchemy, that you have to deal with really overpowered decks because I think alchemy does some balancing, I'm not sure, but yeah. That's okay though. Alright, nothing really new. Ring sight. What is this? The ring tempts you. For a card that shares a color with a legendary creature you control, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. Okay. Alright, and what is our potential rare mythic? Lost Isle Calling. Enchantment, 2 cost, blue. Whenever you scry, put a reverse counter. And then for 4 colorless, 2 blue, exile this card, draw a card for each reverse counter. If it had 7 or more on it, take an extra turn after this one. Will activate only as a sorcery. That could be really, really good thrown into... I've been looking at a Simic, like with Lord of the Rings, the Simic grouping, green and blue, has a theme of scrying. So throw that card in there, that enchantment into that deck, and oh boy, that could be really good. Or decent at least. But anyway, we have completed our daily quests, tried out a new deck, and I think it went rather well personally. Even though we lost the majority of our matches, that's okay. I like the deck. I can see its power. You just have to, honestly, you just have to get the right matchups. But that's true for any deck. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. But anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, which I sincerely hope you did, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button down below and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date for when we post new content. And let me know your thoughts about the episode in the comment section down below. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I really, really do appreciate it. And I will see you all next time.